This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
King of college football talk and morning host on WNSR, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Bill, happy Tuesday here in the non-playing portion of the season, and that now counts for the NFL too. How you doing?
Hey, guys. Doing well, thank you.
Did you put much time into watching the Super Bowl as an avowed non-NFL watcher?
It was on because I have 5 boys, and their mama now likes football. She didn't like it all these years, me doing this, but she likes it now that they all watch it. So it was on every TV in the house, about 50 TVs, it seems like. I had it on, and I absorbed it through osmosis. But, again, guys, that's Saturday's what excites me.
Is the Super Bowl for you then just a Super Bowl of cooking, or do you let everybody fend for yourself since you are also the grill master?
No. We bought some brisket from a rancher, some very, very expensive brisket, and we also made some sliders and some, little side dishes and stuff. It was a fun day, guys. Very much fun.
Sounds like fun. All right, so I'm reading this story here about this lawsuit that the attorneys general in Tennessee and Virginia, have put on the NCAA, and apparently there's a quick injunction that is expected. The federal judge says, quote, he will rule in short order, unquote, on a preliminary injunction, which would then bar the NCAA from enforcing any of the rules that apparently Tennessee and Florida State are in trouble for right now. So it's just more of nothing to police, right?
Didn't want to police it until it got completely lawless. You still didn't want to police it. Now you're selectively wanting to police it. It's just a big cluster. And I would assume that the SEC and the Big Ten conversations, guys, we've had will not completely boot out the NCAA, but I think we've got a drastic leadership change coming here in the next year, probably.
Yeah, it's amazing because I saw Sankey's comments about, this whole, what's the term, advisory committee is not designed to replace the NCAA, but so who are they advising? They're advising the NCAA as to how to stay in existence, I think is what he's getting at.
I do too, and they do a good job with the NCAA basketball tournament, and I don't think that will change. There's some talk about that, but I don't think that will change.
So we're 18 Michigan Wolverines were invited to the Combine. I do want to stay in the Big Ten and I don't know that if we've had you on since Chip Kelly went to Ohio State. I think Ohio State, in my opinion, Bill, is the number 1 preseason ranked team in the country. And I guess some people could have Georgia there or whoever you want, but has Ohio State kind of elevated themselves their off? Have they had the best offseason or best portal other than Ole Miss?
Yes, absolutely. And Georgia would probably be a slight favorite for whatever that means today in February. The continuity would probably be a reason. Ohio State's issue right now would probably be their offensive line. They're not as good as they need to be there, but they're good everywhere else. They're better than good almost everywhere else. It is interesting, though. Will Howard's there to be the quarterback. There's no fierce competition. I don't know that Will Howard is Chip Kelly's type QB. I'm not going to preview what may happen there because I'm not sure. I'm unclear there, but that's an interesting combination, those two.
It's not, so not a preview.
Chip Kelly likes to run the ball. You just got, I think, the best running back from Ole Miss, and you get Alabama's center. I know he had some issues snapping the ball, but he still was the starting center for Alabama. That's the one thing I think Chip Kelly, as much as he spreads it out, he's still a run-first type of guy.
He is, and Will Howard's a big boy. His physical size is kind of like Zach Klein that played there and coordinator there now at A&M. But 6'5", 245, they built like a tight end. He's effective when he's running, but I don't think you don't dial up plays where he's the feature runner like Kelly may do. And I don't know if that means they would look some more in the portal or simply adjust to Will Howard for a year. That's unclear.
Was there any shock for you, as somebody who I think understands the inner workings of what's going on in college football? Any shock at all for you that Chip Kelly took a $4 million pay cut to take a job in the same league that UCLA is in for a lesser position that still comes with, hey, I'll be honest about this. He might have gotten fired at UCLA, but I feel like there's probably more pressure on the offensive coordinator at Ohio State than there is on the head coach at UCLA.
No doubt. No doubt. And the relationship was toxic. He had been looking around. There were NFL rumors about him. Now, did I know that it was about to be a Buckeye destination for him? I had not heard that last Friday when it hit. That part probably surprised me. That he's leaving, though, as the head coach, and they were going to retain him for this next season, no, that did not surprise me.
I do want to ask you one question about the Arkansas Razorbacks. Have they done enough in this transfer window to at least jump out of being the last place team in the SEC?
I think that's unclear right now. I do, because it's an incredibly deep league. Missouri's good. Tennessee's been good here for a couple of years now. Kentucky can be very physical and good. Vanderbilt is godforsaken bad. South Carolina had a very good portal. I think that's unclear. I don't want to be evasive, but I do think that I could probably, as a lawyer, which I'm not, eloquently give the case for Arkansas plus and minus there. I think it's unclear.
Yeah, I mean, we were 1-7 last year. I guess your hope is to can they be can they be something close to a 4-4 in conference play? And I'm with you. We don't know about the O-line. We don't know about the quarterback. Where's the speed on the outs? You know, there's still a lot of questions that have to be answered. The defense. We lost our best linebacker to Ole Miss. Like you said, all these other teams in the SEC got better. Did Arkansas get better in the portal? Yeah, I mean, can we get back to where we can have a chance to be a 4-4 type team in conference play?
Well, and here's the other part of the equation. Let's just say you got better. That might not matter.
Mm-hmm.
Relative to what, right? Let's say as a roster, this team would beat last year's team. What does that mean against Ole Miss? What does that mean against Alabama? What does that mean against LSU? A&M had a phenomenal run towards the end there of that portal. What does that mean against A&M? And I can just throw all the teams out there. What does that mean against Texas? It's going to be tough.
Is there a program that you're looking at here so far until the start of the season, but just the way that they're trending, that could take a kind of a jump that Mizzou did last year, you know, to go from 6 to 10 wins and a bowl victory? Is there anybody that's in that position?
Like South Carolina basketball?
Like
Big 14?
Exactly the other thing I was going to say, like South Carolina basketball.
No. No, I can't. No, I can't pick you one out. If so, can you give me 20 minutes? I get my bets in real fast. I don't know which one that would be.
That's true. Well, I mean, so we've got what's next for college football here? So we've got spring ball that starts soon. The portal opens again in May, right? May 1st through the 15th.
I believe it's April.
Oh, it's April is when it'll come out. All right. You get SEC meetings, I guess, at some point. And what am I missing from what might be on the calendar in these next few weeks?
Well, Saban will be at the media days, we're told, in Dallas. That's good, right? Hopefully not a whole lot of commotion the next couple of weeks. I don't really know, other than the legal situation with the attorneys general, Tennessee and Virginia versus the NCAA.
I guess, are we kind of waiting to see whether or not Florida State or those ACC schools can get out of the grant of rights? Is that the next thing that we're waiting on?
Yeah, and that's going slow. Nothing's happening there that's going to stop the presses anytime soon. That's a slow bleed situation, at least right now.
BetOnline is your #1 source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.